Alright, now go right back here. We're gonna finish putting this hat on, this white portion of the hat of the Santa. That's Morning Santa. Alright, just like so. Alright, see, that's the hat. Now I have it bigger on one side. You can do that, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a little bit of character than just even all the way through. Let's make that a little bit wider. Let's just make it a little bit wider anyway. Kind of looks nicer if it's a little thicker. Okay, so that's how we have it. It's a little thinner over here, so we'll redo this a little bit. It's really no right or wrong way. It's however you want to do it. If you want to make it perfectly even all the way around, that's up to you. Let me see something here. Yeah, let's go down a little bit further here. Not happy with that. That tassel should be kind of underneath there. Now let's do it that way. Okay? That's good. It looks fine. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife, we're going to put a stop cut all the way around that line. We're doing the bottom one first, or the one that's closest to the head, you know, to the hairline. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're just going to chop out a little piece there. Take your time doing it. There's no hurry with it. See how we're getting that little bit of a ridge on it? Now you can take the point of your knife and do that ridge as well, like I'm going to show you right now. Sometimes that's easier, but you don't want to push that knife too far into the upper section up here. Okay, you want to be very careful with that. Alright, so that's our ridge. Alright, so... And I'm going to make that really distinct, but I'm going to do the top ridge now. Okay, just like so. A lot of your time on this carving is going to be spent on the face and the head. That's where most of your details are with it. And let me do this. And that's fine. I put a lot of time into the beard, and I'll show you a little bit of it online because it does take a while and I need to look at it. I like using magnifying glasses. If you don't have any, I'll show you what I use. I bought this at one of the shows here. It's one of these magnifiers that you can buy. They're around $25, just like a 5-inch magnification, meaning you can work about 5 inches away from your piece, and you can just see how much you can see versus not seeing it. Show you what it looks like. Okay, see the difference? Now I can get up real close with this because it's just because the camera lens will magnify it for you. But when you're working on it, man, it makes a world of difference when you're doing something really small. And I'll show you a real small one I just did. Here's one that's really tiny. It's only about 2 inches tall. See the difference? And I'll show you with the magnification what the face looks like. Okay? That's how much of a difference it is for that. You know, now I could probably do that with this as well. Show you what it looks like. Okay, so that's one of my little guys I did, and it's got to be painted yet, but the eyelids were really tough to do. So you can use one of those while doing, you know, working with one of these, especially when you get up here and you work on this kind of stuff. It's just makes it much easier. So I'll finish that portion offline. I can do some of that here. Sometimes I can't always see it really well from the distance that I have to stay away to film this. Makes it a little bit tough. Alright, so you see how we got that ridge, and what you want to do is once you have that deep enough, you want to go back and you want to round it up. Now folks, when I get offline, what I'm going to probably do, or when I get off the camera, I'm going to go ahead and make this much deeper on both sides and make it much more rounded. I just did another one of these, and see how deep that is? Okay, this one has a little longer beard. It doesn't look like this one at all. Similar idea, but not quite the same. But I did a really large area in the cap portion of it. So, you know, and that's done by just doing this deeper. Alright, so we'll get that portion of it done offline. The next thing we want to do here, and this is going to be the more critical stuff, is, you know, rounding off the face and the beard here. What we want to do is we want to chop out, we're going to just go straight up like this, okay? And we're just going to chop some of this out. We're going to have to put that back in, okay? You want to do a little bit of it. The rest you're going to start doing it more local, like little areas, like what I'm doing right now. Alright? And then you're going to go back. And you're going to put your little mustache back in, and you're going to follow that out, okay, just like so, and like so, and you're going to go up on either side, and you're going to make sure you get that out by around the nose. Actually, around the nose you're going to put a little 3-point. Little chip carving there, little 3-point there. Alright, we'll be back and I'll show you how to continue on.